Okay, so it should be problem solved. It should be problem solved. Let me know, boys. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Pretty pleased with a cherry on top. There we go. Okay, so yeah. I have I'm gonna show you guys actually. So I have an XLR mic. This is the XLR, and I ended up getting an adapter specifically for it. But the thing about the adapter is every time you go onto YouTube, you have to go ahead and set the actual adapter name as the as the input device, and then you also have to change the camera as the input device. That was actually the first time where I forgot to do that, or I attempted to do it and just didn't do it properly. But I'm glad I was able to make the adjustment for you guys. So that's good. That's a positive. Always and forever, right, boys? But where were we? Sorry, before I folded so egregiously right there. Um, just let me know. When is the Trailblazers game? Is that a Tuesday game? Yeah, yeah, Eric, back like we never left. Is the is the game against the Trailblazers Tuesday, right? Yeah, because today's Friday. I think it's Tuesday. Kemba and something about done. Yeah, bro, I miss Kemba as a Hornet. You know how much 50% off pizza I earned off of Kemba Walker's hard labor, bro. Kemba and Al Jefferson, those were the guys. You said Tuesday feels far away. Yeah, no. I'm just glad that it's not. Well, I mean, I'm glad that it's not on a Saturday or Sunday because I'll actually get to watch the game and not be at work. Um, and we'll be live during it. You know what I'm saying? Trailblazers Tuesday, Suns Friday, and Sunday must be the Lakers one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah. We're gonna see how pretty or ugly it can get very, very quickly, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hopefully, hopefully though things get a lot smoother than we hoped. Than we at the very least expected to. I actually wanted the Cavs to get him when Kyrie was traded from the Cavs. That would have been actually a very interesting dynamic. Now that you bring it up, Kemba and LeBron sounds like an amazing combination. Yeah, and it's not like Kyrie was an amazing defender to begin with. Kemba, man, cardiac Kemba, bro. Kemba Walker, he was that guy, man. He was that guy. It's just one of those things that comes with time, I guess. I don't know. That being said, we have had a pretty solid we had a pretty solid evening. So I always remember the shimmy he did when he shot that three at a pop. Oh yeah, that was funny. That was on Shaqtin' a Fool too, back when they used to do that before, got shut down. Francis Jazz need TJ McConnell thoughts. TJ McConnell, that's an interesting one. I don't hate it, right? I don't hate it. I could actually see that. That wouldn't be an ugly fit. That's doable. That's definitely doable. We talking about Beasley. Let me see. LeBron does need Kemba. A healthy Kemba. Right now, I think Kemba's like a little bit past his prime though, because I don't think the burst is still in his legs. I think that's the worst part. The burst is not there, and that's really what will really do it towards the end. Beasley would always do the shimmy. I just heard y'all say shimmy. Kelly's numbers have looked decent so far. He's on an expiring contract. Maybe we extend. Can't believe it's what we got back for still though. Yeah. Kelly's been an important piece, even in losses, right? And he provides the playmaking that a lot of the other guys just simply can't do, and it's just never been really a part of their games. John Collins was never taught to be an incredible playmaker. Walker Kessler, obviously, at this stage in his career, is not going to be a playmaker and likely won't ever be. I don't really think so. I think he'll always be like an under 2 assists per game kind of guy. But I think that Olynyk is a necessity right now because if you don't have Olynyk on the court, right now we are graced by Keontae George being that facilitator and effectively doing so. But if not for that, then you're probably looking at Olynyk trying to force them to get shots up, which works sometimes, but you don't like it all the time. Let's see. Love and miss Bogey. Yeah, man. I hope they extend Olynyk too. And it shouldn't be crazy. It shouldn't be super expensive, to extend him. Admittedly, hopefully nobody else steals, like nobody else tries to come up under us and pay him an extra chunk of change just to go with them. But you never know these days. You really never know. Hey, they don't appreciate him. They do not appreciate him. That's just one of those things, man. You tell him to come back. We'll appreciate him. Though I don't know how the fit would be at this point nowadays. We do have a lot going on. It's just a matter of time. It is just a matter of time. Let's see, you said I said earlier before the stream crashed on my lower Ochai minutes were incredible for Utah. Amazed how overlooked he's been from general fan base. Yes, agreed. I wanted to go ahead and touch on that as well at one point too, because Ochai was just, really, really good today. Really, really good. Not only did he play meaningful minutes, but he did something in those meaningful minutes. He got more shots up. The other game he played, he got up what? 2. He only shot the ball like twice, 2 or 3 times, I believe. That's just not something you want to do if you're going to start the guy. Just give him the opportunity to make mistakes. He'll get better with time, but you have to let him get better. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows I'm going to say this, but I don't care. I like it. So I think it's just the loyals in here with us, Lee. But that's okay. I love it that way. See, that one was insane. I wish we could swindle Detroit out of a story. Yeah, I don't know how likely that is though. Like you said, I don't know if we would be able to swindle him. Gobert getting that ball on the baseline was insane too. The game winner versus Houston from Bogey was an all-timer for me. For real, I have that one saved. I watched it like once a month, but it would always be one of my faves, one of my favorite moments. Last 4 games, Ochai has a trend of being the only guy defending on the ball and helps Utah make a big run, but none of it goes to the stat sheet. LMAO. Then finally tonight it did show. Yep, finally you rewarded it. Finally he got rewarded for his hard work, right? There's a lot of dirty men I said dirty men. There's a lot of garbage men out there that just don't get the appreciation that they deserve, and tonight was his night to get those points on the board and just show out a little bit more than he has in the past. And it's funny that the Rockets win because after all, we get 3 PJ Tucker and 3 and that's like PJ Tucker for the win. Yeah. Tucker just sat down on the court. What time fan created an earthquake? Man, look. I'm sick because the stream that originally went on definitely messed up what we have going on here today. It was definitely a lot better before, but not mad at it. It happens. It is what it is. Shrug your shoulders, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Just got to keep it going. Yeah, definitely never born being a Jets fan. True. You're either going to be really pissed or really happy. Never in between. Very rarely in between. A couple times. But overall, I think the biggest takeaway from this one was Keontae George seems to be the one that's going to stay. If Ochai continues to push the way that he has, things will bode well for him in his minutes, and he will be a productive player on offense, even though we already know that he's going to be one on defense. You know what I'm saying? You said, and yeah, I know loyals are in here now, but people will pop in and out and see it. I'm gonna see it. Yeah, get one sub worth for me. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. He said, I just hope we don't have a breakdown like we did 3 minutes left in the third, half of the fourth again. Yeah, those are always ugly. You need to figure out how to start games. We've had 2 0-7 starts back to back now. I didn't even pay attention to that. Thank you. Play some 2K, watch the stream. I'll be commenting slower. Yeah. We got probably a good 15 minutes left in us anyways, Tyson. So we're just vibing right now. You know what I'm saying? Just late night chat with the boys. Excited to see our tourney court. Gotta appreciate the little things this season. Yeah. I'm looking forward to see it. I know a lot of people said that it's gonna look like Barney threw up all over the floor, but at the same time, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. I think that I'm not gonna say that the boys will play better on that court, but you know, it'll be comfortable to be back on your home floor with a little bit of a twist to it. So let's see. Just want to see successful wearing something fresh. Saying Warren Smith and Jazz. Hey, that's so crazy. Wishful thinking. That you never know though, Lee. You never know. And that would having pull to be able to do that would be amazing though. All jokes aside, I know I kid around a lot. Man, the purple is a little much, but better than half the other ones at least. Most definitely. As a racing, of course, that would be wild. I would be cheesing first game. I would be cheesing the whole time. We could be down 30. I'd be cheesing the first time. The entire game. Oh yeah, just hope it let us shoot around the court sometime, like on Thursday before the Suns game or something. It's gonna happen. I'm speaking in existence. You'll be there next year. Hey, that's what we're grinding for then. That's new goal unlocked. Shout out to Lee. That's word to Lee, man. We got a new goal. We got a new goal on the board, boys. Plus the city units are fire. I can't remember what ours look like. I mean, I'm obviously gonna find out in a second, but yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, whoever designed most of the city uniforms, they need their design, they need their whole thing just taken away. They need if there's an art license, they need it taken away because that's not it. You said purple with half black letters, purple with oh, I remember now. Yes, I do like those jerseys. I do like the city jerseys for the Jazz. Yes. Paid over 1K for row 1 seats. Row 1 tickets. Thought it would be courtside. We sat 4 rows in front of us. Heartbroken as hell. Bro, I would have been sick to my stomach. What the heck? That's misleading. Row 1. What? Yeah, that's wild. Name should never be under the number on the back. Hate that design. Just seeing Keontae's second start, close second blonde vampire. I've seen enough. I'm satisfied. I'm not mad at it though. If this Keontae is the one that's going to stay, like this particular game, not only is it a step up defensively, but offensively, he gets the ball rolling. So, it gets my stamp of approval. I love the black they added. Yeah, kind of call back to some of our old jerseys. Yeah, that's why I appreciate it a lot, though. Yeah, because of the way it looks similar to the old ones. Except for Robo, there's a row A, B, and C. You gotta know people, I guess. Wow, what a joke! That's way misleading. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Christian. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because you have to have like the event staff and different like news stations people down there, and then you can reserve seats for your family members that are coming to a game, and maybe each player gets like a number of like tickets specifically for their family members each night. But still, like, so what do the celebrities do then? Do they personally, like, is there a specific hotline they call and they're like, yo, it's I don't know, yo, it's Pat McAfee. I'm trying to come to a game. I was wondering if I could get side? Are we booked up for this? Like, is that how the call goes? And if so, what phone do they call? Is it a number that I can call? How many subscribers would I need in order to make that phone call? You know what I'm saying? One of those things. Can I bring a plus one? Can I bring a plus? We got 8 in the chat right now. Can I bring a plus 8? You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Just one of those things, boys. Just one of those things. On TV, there's 8-year-old sitting courtside. It kills me. I feel like I could rant to anyone. Y'all would get me. Nah, we definitely gonna be right here with you, buddy. We gonna be right here with you, cause I'm over here in North Carolina watching games live, and sometimes 15 seconds behind. So it's not gonna be the same for me. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. But it's not bad though. It's not bad though. It gets better with time, like a lot of things do, as I like to say. But let me think. Overall, things have been pretty good for us. Obviously, no weekend games. So Tuesday, we should be riding. We're going to be riding a high into hopefully another game that keeps us on the high, and then things will get rocky on Friday. But we'll worry about Friday when Friday comes. Right? This is the Friday we're happy about. Card shop yet? Keep forgetting that. Nah. So it's still in there now, but what you call it? So he told me it's going to cost me. It's going to run me about um around $1,500 to get everything repaired. Did I have $1,500 immediately? No. I had to break a little bit into the emergency, but I gave him 260 up front, and he got a couple parts and started working on it. Then he asked for another 400, so I gave him 400. So I'm $660 in right now. So I got about another 800 ish. So I'm hope he said that the is gonna be like good to go next week at some point. So I'll know for certain like that last 800. Once I give it to him, I'm probably gonna be able to get the car like the next day or the day after. It's just gonna be a minute, a minute, a minute, a minute. But thank you for asking. You said Cali, both of my football team, the Panthers, and b-ball team, the Jazz, are ways from where I'm at. Oh, Donnie, you're a Panthers fan. I feel sorry for you, brother. Yeah, we haven't been the same since Cam was there, man. You know. Let's see. DJ Jones playlist this year is fire. Respect Donnie. Makes music players like I don't know which one of the new guys like YG we need to keep them in the fan, keep them on the team solely for that reason. I think it might be John Collins, but maybe Keontae. Interesting. Love when they play the "Who Do You Love" instrumental during the game. Fair. Thank you. Only a matter of time, man. Only a matter of time. I appreciate you asking, though, Derek. I appreciate it. Met DJ Joe during the Rising Stars game. For real? Well, that must have been an experience. Definitely should have been one. I'll bet. Yeah, a lot of celebrities, basketball players, just like people, just people up there in general, are really just everyday people. They're just everyday people that have a particular talent or something that people really respect about them, and that's what pushes them to that next level of notoriety, of course. Um, but you got to appreciate the little things, just little things. My copium is that Jags and Dolphins had bad situations when they first got the rookie, so I'm gonna be patient. These I'm weak. I understand, Ani. I understand. I respect what you're saying, brother. Jazz games can be loud at times, especially during playoffs. I miss going to them in person myself. I'll bet one of these days I'll be able to enjoy it. One of these days. Let me see here. You said, "Oh yeah, he's been playing Terraria. Click up everyone. It sounds so good in the arena." Yeah, totally worth it. One of these days I will. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could have had that $1,500 back that's going into this car, because at that point I could have bought the flight, bought a round trip flight, and bought some pretty decent seats, and got a hotel to stay the night. Honestly, probably. I don't know. What are hotel rates in Utah? Is it crazy? Is it crazy? Because like in Charlotte, you can get a okay hotel for like 200, right? You can get a decent hotel for 200. If you want a good hotel, it's probably gonna run you 300. If you want a great hotel, it's probably gonna be like 500. But like, what are Utah prices? Look, yeah, back, go to games. Yeah, because I got to make it out there at some point, preferably this year. I've never flown on a plane before, so that's gonna be one thing, right? But being able to be up close and live to the action for a game would definitely be more inspiring to the mind, if you will. Especially depending on what set of games I will be able to watch, because I want to see one where we play a team that's like a caliber above the Jazz, and then one that's like right there around that range, because that'll give me a good scope of like who the Jazz are at that point in the season, if that makes sense. Yeah. That'd be sick for sure. Let us know. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I'll make sure Laura can. I think guests are all present before I start going to games. Donnie, I feel you. January 17th, 18th, Warriors Thunder. Hmm. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's a lot of back to backs in the middle of January. I like it. I like it. We'll definitely figure something out. We'll definitely figure something out. Gotta make it work. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make it work. Oh, let's see. I think in Salt Lake hotels might be around. Okay, so yeah, pretty probably comparable to Charlotte then. Yeah, that's the way it's looking. That's the way it's looking. Yeah, for sure. Looks like those are our only home back to backs this year. Really interesting. Love how the NBA has done so much to reduce back to backs, and the Jazz have already had three. Only you're a fool. But no, I understand what you're saying, bro. I know what you're saying, brother. Let me see. Um, have a good night, guys. Thanks for the content. Cool. Yes, sir. Always, Derek. Might be that time of the night for all of us, mostly, or for the most part. I got an early morning tomorrow, but nothing too crazy. Um, got to get some preparations in order and get a haircut. I have my hair braided. I'll take my do rag off real quick. Um, definitely, because I was supposed to get a cut this morning, but I had to take my brother on a college visit. So, see the pattern. But yeah, this gotta go, and I can put this back into a bun. It'll be better, ideally. But well, my next video. So what I'm trying to do right now is like the days that I don't do my regular videos will be the game days. And the game days, that's because the reason why I won't do a video or won't force myself to is because I'm gonna have it live on there for you guys to watch anyways, and we'll all be interactive and everything on there. But I've been debating tomorrow's video is gonna be. I think I might make it about Ochai. Are we leaning Ochai or are we leaning Lowry? One or the other. Take your pick. Somebody let me know. Because Ochai has been getting more minutes as of late, but he's also been really good, like particularly today. Ochai? Yeah. Okay. So then yeah, okay, so then yeah. Ochai it is. Ochai it is. We do hear about Lowry a lot. Yeah. Lowry is the one where it's like the most clickbaitable, so it does kind of guarantee the most views, but at the same time, you can get the real Jazz fans when you pick somebody like the video where I did Bryce Sensabaugh. Was that who I did it on? That one got like 700 views. And that was on people that like really, really liked it. We got some good conversations down there. Uh-oh. We got people that stay in the same area. Yes, sir. See? The family's already closer than they even realized. That's how the world works. That means we're doing something right, right? That's what I'm saying. Nice, 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 nice. Man, oh man. Let me see something. I think that oh. I think that the most you said if you've not done one on Taylor Hendricks, I think you'd get a lot of views. Just my thoughts. I did do one on Taylor Hendricks at the like right before the season began because I wanted to touch everybody. I wanted to touch base on everybody that was like really key in the beginning, and then I made one about Kelly Olynyk getting traded. So I need to make one where I don't necessarily backtrack on that, but like more so modify it and talk about how well Kelly Olynyk's been playing because I don't think I have a video about that. I can talk about Taylor Hendricks getting assigned to the G League and what we can expect for him going forward. Obviously, Ochai taking that next step. I just made the video about Keontae George, so that's not necessary. I'm gonna give Clarkson another 2 games before I make another video about him. And if he plays well, if he's efficient, and maybe cuts down on turnovers a little bit, I'll go ahead and shoot some praise his way as well. So yeah, that's 4 videos for you almost had 100 700 subs, like 145 days. Is crazy. 200. Yeah, cause what was it? The video, I'll tell y'all right now. Actually, my video with which it had I put Lowry on the cover. That was actually the wrong thumbnail. So I'll tell you exactly what video it was because I think it's still in my most recent 3. So the video was no, it's not that one. The video was the Utah Jazz are in trouble. That was the title of the video. But I had Lowry Markkanen, can he carry as the title one? Because that was the video that was supposed to drop that day. But I wanted to add something to it. And I also wanted to wait to get some more numbers in there. So because of that, I just used that as a thumbnail because the guy that does my thumbnails didn't get back to me in time with the proper one. So I just slapped that on there. And then that ended up blowing up. And right now it's sitting at 1.7K. And that's my highest, like people sitting for like time watching the video. Cause the average watch time was like is 6.5 minutes. So I got 192 watch hours out of it, which pushed me over the edge. That was a video that pushed me over the edge so that I could reach the first tier of monetization. So I'm just waiting for YouTube to like approve it. So probably tomorrow morning, I'm thinking, or tomorrow, Saturday. So, or Sunday, I should be good to go. And that video alone gave me 45 subscribers. So that really caught me off guard how many subscribers I got off of that because I knew it was a good video for me. But the thing is, a lot of people don't like um what happened? 200 or 300 subs. So glad it's growing so fast. 200 subs since I talked to Wraith on IG about 45 days ago. That's when I referred to season. Oh yeah, for sure. Lee sees the vision like a line between two dots, in the words of Lil Wayne. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been one of those things where it's like, I'm happy to be where we are. I'm happy to be where we are. We've come a long way. We've definitely come a long way. Well, you said 200 subs since I talked to Wraith on IG. It was about 45 days ago. I'm referring to 200 or 300 subs. So guys, going so fast. Yeah, that was crazy. Because I remember when Lee first commented, right? And because Lee was one of the OG, was one of like everybody right here, right now. There's 7 of you guys. All you guys are OGs by default, right? Because I have less than 1,000 subscribers, which means any video I make right now, if somebody doesn't send me a super, or if somebody doesn't buy me a basketball, or what's the other thing? There's some other fundraising thing. But if you don't do any of those, or if you don't pay for a membership, right? Then off rip, I'm making no money from the video, right? So anybody that's in this stage right now is part of like the foundation, the bare bones, what the whole reason why I get on the live is because I have more than one person to talk to on the live, right? So that's just, for me, that's just how it goes. And the fact that we've made it this far, and I was doing like the daily upload thing every single day. There was some days where I would get 100 views on a video, and it would really hurt me, because it'd be like, bro, I have 400 subscribers. Why can't I even convince half of my subscribers to watch this video? But some things just don't appeal to certain people. So everything comes with time. Just got to put in the work. So it's going to be a lot of hours, right? Um, but I can say that I do enjoy doing what I do, and I enjoy chatting with you guys, no matter the context. And like, we have things that are more off topic, like us just talking about the growth of the channel overall, which I guess it isn't too off topic because we're talking about the channel, but it's off topic in the sense that if somebody pops into the video, they're probably looking more so for obviously like the recap of the game on this particular video. But overall, we did a pretty bang up job. You know what I'm saying? We've been really good about it. We've been about our business. We've been about our business. You said Wraith over Kitty. So I say it's about the numbers. So this will equal more viewers and more niche topics. Yep. You are right about that, Lee. You are right about that, my good sir. Let's see. Watch your vids. You were at 200. This you grade my sub and let you around 400, I think. Thor. So I said Thor. Christian. So I have a question. So what was it between the 200 sub mark and the 400 sub mark that ended up making you subscribe? Like, what about the videos changed? What was consistent? Like, what was that factor that made you finally say, you know what, he is worthy of the sub, and made you sub to the channel? That's something I would like to know, because I know there's a few people that watch. Like, I see you get one analytic in the category that'll tell you you've seen like you'll have a certain number of returning viewers. And for a long while, the number of returning viewers was significantly higher than my subscriber count. And I couldn't figure out why that was. Because I was like, dang, if y'all always keep coming back to the video, why nobody's subscribing? You know what I'm saying? I was just wondering what your insight on what your insight was on that particular thought process, being as you were somebody that started watching when I was like at a third of what I was now, and then subscribed when I was 2/3 of where I am to now. Early on about the subs. Some fans don't want to talk about losses, is my guess. True. Yeah, that's fair. channels that have had a video with 1 million views, but the videos have 100 to 200, and they had 1,000. I believe it. I believe it. Everything comes with due times. Everything comes with due time. You know what I'm saying? Talk, unwind, bring points on why we lose. Let's talk and unwind and bring up points on why we lose. It's just a good conversation, you know what I'm saying? And I know let me dial it back in. Ooh, I missed something. Okay, here we go. Donnie, you said I'm a newer sub. I think I subbed after peeping the Keontae vid. I enjoyed the analysis and chill demeanor. I appreciate that, man. More subs will mean more people commenting on videos you recently make and match what people are searching YouTube for. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. Let's us talk and unwind and bring up points on why we lose. I think it is more as a net you're casting, the more subs means a larger net. True. I think it was gauging how consistent you would be and how much jazz content you would continue to upload. Also, like the more neutral and real stance. So props, consistency, and content. I appreciate that. That was more or less what I kind of figured it would end up being, because I think it's always a thing of just being there and being available. Like, obviously, people are going to subscribe if you make a really good video and then they see another really good video and another one. But it's also just about the consistency and the vibe of it. And I know just sometimes I can be like monotone with the way that I talk. And some people like it, some people don't like it. Some people need a whole lot of animation. And for example, I don't know, what's something crazy? Like somebody would prefer, like I would just sit there and tell you, like in a stream, in a live, you know, uh, Anthony Edwards has been playing really well as of late, and it's really showing for the Timberwolves, even in their losses to certain teams, but more so in the wins that they've had against teams the likes of which others have been struggling to play against, such as the Boston Celtics, who currently sport the #1 overall offense in the NBA. Like that's my thing. It's just a flat kind of calm to the point, walking you down my thought process as I go kind of thing. But I know a lot of people, like people younger than me, they prefer the Anthony Edwards is having an insanely good season this year. After playing for I just stumbled so bad. After playing for Team USA, he has taken that all-star, all NBA level play and brought it and injected it into his game this season. Now he's sporting one of the highest player efficiency ratings in the league and leading the Timberwolves to an efficient offense. And because he's taking defense so personally, they are also ranked #1 in the NBA. Like a lot of people like that vibe, like people that are younger than me. And while I could do that, that's a little bit disingenuous, because when I'm sitting and I'm just chatting with somebody face to face, I just bring up point after point. They bring up point after point. I'm like, oh, that's a good one. I was thinking da 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 da. And then we bounce ideas off each other. It's like an exchange, as opposed to like don't excuse this, but like this one right here. And back to you in the office, Billy. Like, I'm not one of those kind of people, I guess. You said, when did I sub? I think 400, maybe 300s. I'm not gonna lie, Tyson. I believe you were around 382. I think you were around 382. I could be wrong, but I think you were around 382 ish. What grabbed me was your CP3 to Warriors. And what made me sub was your who the F was Harden. Yo, that video tanked. Lee, that's how you know Lee's a real one. Because if you look back at that video, even to this day, I don't think that video has 1,000 views. I swear to you now, I know that video doesn't have excuse me, not even 1,000. I don't think it has 100 views. So that was one of those videos where I was like, bro, I keep making I've made like 5 or 6 videos to date about James Harden or the 76ers in general. And they all perform horribly. So I just stopped making videos about the 76ers. I was like, I'm good. It's not going to work. They don't care for my content. I respect it. I learned my lesson. But no, that's real. That's real. Cause no, cause who the F wants Harden? That was the one. That was the one. Cause I wanted to put the full word, but I was like, let me not, let me chill. Cause if I put profanity in it and I don't have like a large base, it's not gonna be there for real. um sounds really good. Yes. It was all facts though. Hey, I appreciate that. When you have 10K subs, it'll have thousands of views. Hopefully, it'll be interesting to see how things like progress. Like once I hit that first thousand, I think that the number of impressions I get is gonna go up. So my views by default, if it's available to more people are gonna have it. So I'm gonna see a lot more videos with multiple thousands of views. And then from there, I'll gain some more subscribers, talk a little more, yap, yap, yap. And then we'll get to like 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 will be nice. Realistically, I've been keeping track of the Utah Jazz official YouTube account because my thought process is I can only do as good and be as good as the official account of the Utah Jazz NBA team, right? Fair enough. So I was watching it like slowly climbing. They actually just passed 100K. I think they're at 101, 102K right now. So right now, that's my ceiling, which means I can get one of the silver plaques in theory, if I'm good enough. If I'm good enough and I managed and I do what I'm supposed to do right, then I can hit 100K and I can get that plaque. So if I can get 100K subs, I really don't care about any subs beyond that point because at that point, if my video is good, everybody's gonna see it. If my video is bad, everybody's gonna see it and choose not to watch it, and I'll know my video was absolutely just horrible. You know what I'm saying? It'll be one of those things. Um, Tay and I remember when Tatum first commented under a video. I remember that. Don, you said Philly bands are spoiled. Usually around 5K mark that people start watching content they didn't subscribe. Content they didn't subscribe for initially, but once you hit 1K subs, 5K comes quick. That's what I'm hoping. Like this more recent video about the trade really put things into a different mode for me because it what do I mean to say? Oh, so it put things in a different mode for me because like most of my videos, I'll get like 3 subscribers, 5 subscribers. And more recently, it's been like, closer to 10 subscribers. And so my original deadline for me hitting 1,000 was going to be, I told myself, if I can get to 1,000 subs, excuse me, if I can't, oh, Taking you're out. No, go ahead, go watch that game and tell if we're still live, tell us how it went, please. Um, but it's okay, buddy. But what was I about to say? I just completely lost my train of thought. The idea is though, I'll come back and check, but if not, I'll see y'all Tuesday for sure. Undoubtedly, I'm looking forward to it. Another W is always a good game. Once you hit 10K, 20K comes like a month or two. The general rule is 1K in a year, 5K in 6 months, 10K in about a month, and 20K in a month or two. Lee, DM me that. DM me that. I'm gonna hold myself to that one because I was giving myself 1 year to get to 1,000 subs, but then I started getting a little bit of traction, and then like the jazz community enveloped me, and I was like, you know what? What if it doesn't take me? Because I really started uploading in July. That was when I started doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads. I think at the end of June, I might have uploaded a couple, but like July was like when I really started getting into it. And then obviously in August, I started going daily. So the thought process is or was I was going to give myself a full year, a full 365 days, just genuinely trying. I knew I wasn't going to make any money from it. I knew it was going to take me like, at least 2 hours a day, whatever I'm doing. If I make a video daily, and then I'll just go from there, whatever it is, whatever it can be, will be. And I also made the promise to myself, if I don't clear 1,000 subscribers or I don't see myself netting an okay, like comfortable side hustle income, if not something that I could like literally just drop the jobs that I do now and focus on it, which would be even, chef's kiss even better, then I promised myself I would just drop it. I would give it a full year of effort. And then after that, I'm cool. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I'll take it on the chin and understand I gave it everything I had. That's one thing I'm fine with. Just like when I talk about the Jazz, right? Or any team for real. I cannot. It's part of the reason why I love Colin Sexton so much, because he makes so many mistakes, but at the same time, he tries. And it's like you can be as challenged as you are, particularly for example, on defense. You can be as challenged as you are defensively from a physical standpoint or whatever the case may be. But my thing is, you have to be there. You have to try. If you don't try, I automatically have a certain level of distaste for you, because you're getting paid to win. We want to see our team do good. Whoever, whatever other fan, they want to see their team do good. But if you're not trying and you're not giving your best effort, then you're cheating the fans out of entertainment, and everybody that believes in you, you're letting down. And that's not something that I've ever been okay with. So my rule of thumb is always anything that I got to do, anything that I choose to do, I'm going to go 110% at it until I realize that, I just can't sustain this. This just isn't for me. I did everything I could, and it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? I can go to sleep comfortably at night understanding that. But what I can't do is go to sleep just fine knowing, and then just sit there. I'll be stuck up just staring at the ceiling in the blackness, just thinking about, dang, what if I did such and such? What if I tried this editing technique? What if I made this title? What if I frame things through this perspective? Like, I can't do that sort of thing because that'll haunt me. You know what I'm saying? Um, but you know, I thought it was gonna take till July, but then the video started catching a little bit of traction, and I got some subscribers, and I decided to go daily. And I was like, I'm gonna go daily. I'm gonna try and post on that every day until I hit 1,000 subs. And so far, I've only missed like 2-ish days where nothing went up. Now this month, I'm doing more so like a video, live stream, like so on and so forth. So there will be a video tomorrow leading all the way up through Tuesday. And then Tuesday, I'll probably do a live stream. And then, but like overall, like I've just really like it's starting to grow. It's starting to grow. I'm starting to see the numbers go up. I'm starting to like not look at my phone, and then I look at my phone and I see, oh, I gained 2 subscribers, and then I refresh my page and I gain one more. I'm like, oh, that's really awesome. And there's other days where I gain 1 subscriber, but whatever the case may be, it's still growth. And there's been days where like I might have a video auto upload at 2 p.m. and then I just don't look at it the rest of the day, and I don't see any comments or anything like that. And then I go to check the comments or whatever, and I answer the comments, and then I look at the actual video, and it has like 400, 500 views. I'm like, all right, nice. We're seeing progress. Things are happening. Everybody likes the content, right? Nobody wants people to hate the content. Literally, my like to dislike ratio, like 97.1 or 97.2% of my um of the 97.1% of the like and dislikes is likes. So I'm doing something right. And I'm glad that people are enjoying it. I just want to keep creating it to the point where like the people, for example, that were in Christian spot who saw the content and were like, okay, this is kind of cool, that I want to be able to just pull them in and say, yo, just sit here. Even if you can't sit the whole, that's why I make a big deal about people that comment in the live stream. You know what I'm saying? It's cool if you just can only pop your head in for a second, but say, hey, let me remember your name. Come back the next time. Maybe eventually you'll be able to sit there for 30 minutes. Maybe you'll sit there the entire hour, 2 hours, whatever the case may be. And we'll try, and you'll become one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? Because some people just don't have people to talk to, especially once you get into the adult world. You see people at work, you see people in passing, you have family members, that's it. Some people don't have a lot of those things. So the game is the one time when they can just sit down, take a deep breath, and just enjoy what's going on. And if they can hop in the chat and, they talk to 6 people, 8 people, 10 people, at some point it might be 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 people. You know what I'm saying? Just have a sense of community and just be able to enjoy sitting on the couch with a glass of whatever it is that that person wants to drink, eating a cupcake, whatever the case may be, and just vibing out, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the dream. That's the dream. Sorry, definitely rambled there for a minute. Good for the watch time though. But let me see. But I meant to say. So right now, according to Social Blade, I like seeing their projection like slowly move back because that means I'm doing a good job. Their expectation is that I hit 1,000 subs at the end of December, like 28th ish. I'm trying to move it back before Christmas. Like if I get closer to mid December, chef's kiss. But I'll be here for the games. This is a home game. For sure, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, Tatum will be at the game. It is home. I forgot about that. You're almost at 1K. Got there so fast. I was so impressed. You started it in the off season. The thing was, I was like, if I start during the regular season, then I'm gonna have to compete with every channel that does basketball content, plus all the official like the official channels, because they're gonna have their own individual videos about players. So I was like, I need to get a base now so that at least somebody's looking out for me. So when the season actually does start, when my video does get promoted and it sees like some sort of daylight on the main page, people are more likely to click on it, if that makes sense. And so far, it's been doing pretty well. It's been doing pretty well. But thank you, sir. The off season is what got me hooked on the content. I was desperate to hear differing opinions on the Jazz. Wraith was one of the only ones uploading. Hey man, I'll try. That's all you can do sometimes. Try. Let's see. Not gonna lie, your growth is very impressive. You should be proud. Stealing your video tell F of yourself. Smooth. YouTube is slow at first, but can blow up later. Be patient. Feel free to cover other teams too, but the Jazz have a very bright future. You blow up when they do if you already have a fan base. I agree. I already see it, bro. You're gonna have a casual video, get 100K views. It's only a matter of time. Dang, that's a great ratio. That's what I'm saying. Like that percentage is awesome. I'm rocking until the wheels fall off, and when they fall off, I'm walking with you. That's real, Lee. That's real. 12 pounds. Sorry. Milk for me. I understand. You back last stream? Yeah, the last one lagged out. My fault, Zach. Yep, definitely wasn't what was in the plans, but it happened, and we're better men because of it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we're here now. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, gentlemen, for all that you do, as always. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Hope we, enjoyed some time watching the game. You know what I'm saying? Just chopping it up with everybody. Seeing some new, fresh faces that'll hopefully return to us next time around. Yep, more videos to get more views. Yes, sir. And with any thought process outside of things, we'll keep it going. Yes, sir, Logic. Guess it's time for me to hit my last one. Jordan, yes, sir. All right. And as always, thanks for tuning into this live stream. Without any further ado, I look forward to catching you guys in the next one. But good morning, good evening, good night, no matter where you are on the globe watching. Thanks for tuning in this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Appreciate you, boys.